Have you ever wondered why some people seem to effortlessly rise to success, while others remain stuck in the same place, no matter how hard they work? It's not about luck, talent, or connections. It's about how they think. Successful people don't just see the world differently. They process challenges, opportunities, and even failures in a way that sets them apart. Let me share a story. Imagine two individuals, Emma and Jake, both starting new jobs. Emma sees every task as an opportunity to grow, asking questions, seeking feedback, and learning as much as possible. Jake, on the other hand, views every challenge as a threat, avoiding risks and sticking to what he already knows. Fast forward a year, Emma has been promoted, while Jake feels stuck and frustrated. What changed? Their circumstances were identical. It was their mindset that made the difference. Psychologists call this the growth mindset versus the fixed mindset. Successful people, like Emma, embrace challenges, persist through obstacles, and see effort as the path to mastery. Meanwhile, those with a fixed mindset, like Jake, shy away from difficulties and view failure as a personal flaw. Here's the real kicker. Which mindset do you have? Are you looking for growth and opportunity, or are you holding yourself back with self-limiting beliefs? This difference in thinking is what separates the extraordinary from the ordinary. Famous entrepreneur Elon Musk, for instance, didn't view his early failures with Tesla or SpaceX as reasons to give up. Instead, he reframed them as lessons, adapting and pushing forward until he achieved groundbreaking success. Next, we'll break down the key ways successful people think differently, and how you can adopt their mindset. From embracing failure to turning setbacks into comebacks, you'll learn actionable steps to reshape your thinking and, ultimately, your life. What if every challenge you face is actually a hidden opportunity? Successful people see the world through a different lens, one that reframes setbacks and problems as chances to grow. This mindset isn't just a nice idea, it's a strategy they live by. Consider Thomas Edison. Most people know him as the inventor of the light bulb, but what they often forget is that he failed thousands of times before perfecting it. When asked about his failures, Edison famously replied, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This ability to reframe failure wasn't just a quirk of personality. It was a deliberate approach to solving problems. Imagine being in a similar situation. You've worked hard on a project, but it flops. Do you dwell on your disappointment, or do you analyze what went wrong and try again with a smarter strategy? This simple shift in perspective is what separates the achievers from the quitters. But here's the twist. This way of thinking isn't automatic, it's learned. Successful people train themselves to look at the bigger picture. They know that growth doesn't happen in a straight line. It comes from navigating through twists, turns, and obstacles. To them, each obstacle is a stepping stone, not a wall. Now ask yourself, how do you see the challenges in your life? Are you looking for the lessons they hold, or are you letting them define your limits? Don't wait for success to find you. It never will. Hit that subscribe button now and take the first step toward transforming your mindset. Emotional resilience isn't something you're born with. It's a skill that's developed through practice, trial, and error. Successful people don't avoid the chaos of life. They learn to stay calm within it. They understand that every storm will pass, and their ability to navigate it with clarity often determines the outcome. Take the story of Oprah Winfrey. Early in her career, she faced rejection, career setbacks, and a series of personal struggles. Many in her position would have given up, but Oprah didn't let those moments define her. Instead, she used each setback as fuel, building emotional strength that eventually turned her into one of the most influential figures in media. Resilience doesn't mean being unshaken. It means finding strength in how you respond. Imagine yourself in a high-stakes situation, like facing criticism or dealing with failure. The default reaction is often emotional: anger, fear, or doubt. But those who thrive take a different approach. They pause, reflect, and refocus, ensuring that their next move is deliberate and impactful. This ability to stay grounded during uncertainty isn't about being fearless. It's about recognizing that fear is part of the process and using it as a stepping stone rather than a stumbling block. Developing emotional resilience requires consistency, and even small, intentional steps can create significant change over time. Every moment of challenge is an opportunity to build inner strength. Resilience isn't about avoiding difficulties. It's about learning to dance in the rain and keep moving forward. In a world overflowing with distractions, the ability to focus has become a rare and valuable skill. Successful individuals understand this deeply. They know that splitting their attention across too many tasks dilutes their efforts. Instead, they master the art of focusing on what truly matters, eliminating noise to amplify impact. Steve Jobs was famously known for saying, "Focus is about saying no." During his time at Apple, he didn't just aim to create great products. He prioritized making fewer products, ensuring they were exceptional. By narrowing his focus, Jobs revolutionized technology, proving that less is often more when attention is channeled effectively. But focus isn't just about work or achieving goals. It's also about being present. Imagine a conversation where someone gives you their full, undivided attention. It feels different, valuable, meaningful. Successful people bring that same energy into everything they do, whether it's their career, relationships, or personal growth. Training your focus doesn't happen overnight. Start by identifying what truly deserves your time and energy. Simplify your priorities, and be relentless in cutting out distractions. Successful people don't let the trivial overshadow the essential. They guard their focus as if it were their greatest asset, because it is. When your energy is concentrated on the things that truly matter, progress becomes inevitable. Focus isn't just a tool for achievement. It's a foundation for clarity, purpose, and growth. Failure has a reputation it doesn't deserve. Too often, it's seen as a final verdict, proof of inadequacy or the end of a dream. But for those who succeed, failure is neither a label nor a roadblock. It's a tool, a mirror that reflects what isn't working, and a compass pointing toward what might. Let's step away from the usual stories of famous entrepreneurs or artists. Imagine a chef experimenting with a new recipe. The first attempt is too salty, the second too bland, and the third, perfection. Each mistake brought them closer to mastery. It's the same in life. Success is often built on layers of refined failures. Successful people aren't immune to setbacks. They just interpret them differently. When something doesn't go as planned, they don't internalize it as a reflection of their worth. Instead, they analyze the situation, extract the lessons, and pivot. It's not just resilience, it's strategy. Even nature embraces failure. Consider how rivers carve their paths. When a river encounters an obstacle, it doesn't stop. It finds another way, creating beautiful valleys and canyons in the process. The same principle applies to human endeavors. Failure redirects us to opportunities we might never have considered. The key isn't to fear failure, but to redefine it. It's not a signal to stop. It's an invitation to adapt, grow, and keep moving. When you shift your relationship with failure, it stops being an obstacle and becomes a necessary ingredient for success. Successful people don't just dream about their goals. They actively visualize them. Visualization is more than daydreaming. It's a mental rehearsal that primes the brain for action. By vividly imagining success, they align their thoughts, emotions, and actions toward achieving it. Athletes often use this practice. Michael Phelps, the legendary swimmer, would mentally rehearse every stroke of a race before he ever entered the pool. He visualized himself overcoming challenges, feeling the water, and even recovering from mistakes. By the time he competed, his mind had already lived the race countless times, giving him a psychological edge. The science supports this. Studies show that visualization activates the same neural pathways as actually performing the task. This means your brain can train for success without even leaving your chair. But the trick isn't just to imagine the outcome, it's to imagine the process. Successful people visualize the steps, the effort, and even the obstacles they'll face, preparing themselves to handle them with confidence. Here's a practical way to start. 1. Close your eyes and picture your goal as vividly as possible. 2. Imagine the actions you'll take to get there. See yourself overcoming challenges and staying committed. 3. Feel the emotions tied to achieving that goal: pride, joy, or fulfillment. Practice this daily, even for just a few minutes. Visualization isn't magic, but it's a powerful tool for focusing your energy and reinforcing the belief that you can succeed. The mind is a magnet, and when you focus it intentionally, it pulls you toward your goals. Have you ever paid attention to the way you talk to yourself? That internal dialogue, those whispers in your mind, can be the difference between pushing forward and holding yourself back. Successful people understand that self-talk isn't just background noise. It's a tool they actively shape to work in their favor. Think of it this way. Your mind is like a garden. Negative self-talk is the equivalent of weeds. If left unchecked, it spreads and chokes out growth. Positive, empowering self-talk, on the other hand, is like planting seeds of resilience, confidence, and determination. The words you choose internally shape how you face the world externally. Take Serena Williams, a tennis legend, as an example. Known for her mental toughness, she often uses mantras and positive affirmations during matches. These simple phrases like "you've got this" help her block out distractions, reset after setbacks, and maintain focus. Here's how you can cultivate empowering self-talk. 1. Identify negative patterns. Pay attention to recurring thoughts like, "I can't do this," or "I'm not good enough." 2. Reframe the narrative. Replace those thoughts with phrases like, "I'm learning," or "this is challenging, but I'll figure it out." 3. Use affirmations daily. Simple statements like, "I am capable," or "I am prepared," can reinforce confidence over time. 4. Speak aloud. Saying your affirmations out loud strengthens their impact. Successful people don't let their minds run on autopilot. They take control of their narrative, turning their inner voice into their strongest ally. The words you say to yourself matter, and by choosing them wisely, you can cultivate the mindset needed to conquer challenges and achieve your goals. One thing sets truly successful people apart: they never stop learning. They don't view knowledge as a destination, but as a lifelong journey. Whether it's reading, attending seminars, or seeking mentorship, they constantly seek ways to expand their understanding and stay ahead in a fast-changing world. Take Warren Buffett, one of the most successful investors of all time. He spends about 80% of his day reading and learning. Buffett famously said, "The more you learn, the more you earn." His commitment to growth through knowledge has been a cornerstone of his success. Lifelong learning isn't just about acquiring new skills. It's about cultivating curiosity. It's the willingness to ask questions, challenge assumptions, and embrace the unknown. This mindset keeps successful people adaptable and innovative, even in the face of uncertainty. Here's how you can adopt this habit. 1. Set a reading goal. Commit to reading a certain number of books or articles each month, focusing on areas you want to grow in. 2. Be open to feedback. Treat every piece of constructive criticism as a chance to improve. 3. Learn from others. Surround yourself with people who inspire you and challenge your thinking. 4. Apply what you learn. Knowledge is most valuable when put into action. Use what you learn to solve problems, create opportunities, or improve your daily life. Lifelong learning isn't reserved for scholars or CEOs. It's for anyone who wants to grow. The more you invest in your own growth, the more equipped you become to handle challenges, seize opportunities, and create a fulfilling life. Success isn't just about what you know today. It's about your willingness to keep learning tomorrow. At the core of a truly successful mindset lies a profound realization. Success is not just about personal achievement, it's about the impact you leave behind. Successful people don't measure their worth solely by wealth or accolades. They consider how their actions shape the lives of others and contribute to the greater good. Think of individuals like Nelson Mandela or Malala Yousafzai. Their success wasn't defined by personal gain, but by their ability to inspire and uplift others. Mandela's resilience united a nation, while Malala's courage continues to fight for education and equality. Their legacies are a testament to the power of living for something larger than oneself. Living with a legacy mindset doesn't mean waiting until the end of your life to make an impact. It starts with the small choices you make every day, helping a colleague, mentoring someone, or simply offering kindness to a stranger. These actions, no matter how small, create ripples that extend far beyond what you can see. Here's how you can build a life of impact. 1. Define your values. Reflect on what truly matters to you. Align your actions with those principles. 2. Share your knowledge. Teach what you've learned to others, whether it's through mentorship, storytelling, or writing. 3. Lead by example. Your behavior inspires more than your words. Live in a way that encourages others to follow. 4. Think long-term. When making decisions, consider not only their immediate results, but also their lasting influence on others and the world. Successful people understand a powerful law. The more you share, the more you grow. They know that sharing knowledge and value with others opens the door for even greater success and abundance. So why not follow their lead? Share this video, hit that subscribe button, leave a like, and drop a comment below. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again soon.